We welcome you back to Petco Park and to San Diego as the Padres return home after a highly successful road trip, winning a series in Boston, winning a series in Pittsburgh, and now it's home to take on the Rockies and the Mariners, as the Padres have not yet taken the field tonight, Petco Park, but they will shortly.
It's great to be back in paradise, is it not, Donnie?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's take a look at the 2025 series recap between these two ball clubs.
Last year, the Padres winning 10 of the 13 meetings. There have been years where the Rockies have had their number, but last year was not one of them. Dominating really against the Rocks as Randy Vasquez heads out onto the mound.
Just one of those teams where you really couldn't figure it out. The Padres much better team, but it seemed to be that the Rockies were the Padres' kryptonite. Hopefully that changes tonight in Game 1.
Warren Schaefer, now the full-time manager of these Colorado Rockies, took over on an interim basis last year. Look at his lineup, brought to you by Appliance Alley. Edward Julian leading it off with Mickey Moniak in right field. It is Goodman doing the catching. Troy Johnston is at first base. TJ Rumfield is off to a terrific start, 368. He's a DH. Ezekiel Tovar is at shortstop with Willie Castro at third base. Jake McCarthy is in left field with Brenton Doyle. Back-to-back Gold Gloves out there in center field for the Rockies center fielder. Bats out of the 9 spot. Randy Vasquez on the mound tonight for the Padres.
27-year-old, third start of the season, the 7th of his career against these Rockies. We've seen progress and we've seen consistency. This is his third start, as I mentioned. .75 ERA. I mean, the numbers are just stellar. Almost a strikeout per innings pitch and lower on the walks. He needs to do that. Opponent's only hitting a 195 clip.
Let's take a look at StatCast 3D, powered by Google Cloud.
It's all about the swing and miss. We talk about pitchers having swing and miss stuff. Well, at Boston for Randy Vasquez, 14. And the beauty of this, it just wasn't 1 or 2 pitches. Talking all the way from the changeup down to the sweeper, mixing a 4-seamer, and there was some chase. When you get 2 strikes, Randy Vasquez has some stuff that moves out of the zone, and that's where he gets some swing and miss.
Let's take a look at the Padres defense. Left to right across the outfield, it is Sheets, Merrill, and Tatis Jr. Third to first, Machado, Bogarts, Cronenworth, and France, with Fermin doing the catching for Vasquez. Randy Vasquez has been really good so far this year, and the Padres are hoping for more of the same in his third start of the season for the right-hander.
Well, Padre fans, we can't thank you enough showing up tonight. It's bobblehead night. Padres are back in town after being on the road, and believe you me, Donnie and I are glad to be wearing regular clothes these days.
Yes. No coats, no mittens, no scarves.
So Game 1, Padres Rockies, coming to you from downtown San Diego. The corner of Tony and Trevor. Stepping up to the plate for the Rockies, Edward Julian. Stepping up to the mic with the play-by-play. The voice of the San Diego Padres, Don Orsillo.
Thanks very much, Budley. Here we go. Game 1 of a 4-gamer between the Padres and Rockies, and the first pitch swung on and missed by Julian for strike 1. Underway in San Diego. Julian at 261 from the top spot in the Rockies order. In the air down the left field line. Sheets on the move, but that will end up foul and in the stands. Comes back onto the playing surface. 3 starts last year against the Rockies for Randy Vasquez.
Really good numbers. I'm anxious to see Randy against this Rockies team. It's a younger lineup, right?
It's a different lineup.
They're playing really good baseball at 6-6.
Just swept the Houston Astros.
How about that? Scoring a lot of runs too in those 3 games. 23 runs in 3 games against the Stros.
So we just saw a different Pittsburgh Pirates team, and now we're seeing a different Colorado Rockies team, at least so far. Foul off the left, but they're believing in themselves here a little bit early on. Rockies record 6-6. They didn't get their 6th win until May 1st last year. Line into right center field. A base hit for Julian. Lead runner on here for the Rockies in the first inning.
Well, the Rockies have had 6 games at home, a nice 4-2 record for the Rocks, and that's the changeup. Anytime you throw a changeup over the heart of the plate, it's going to speed up their bat. You see that Julian's body was kind of drifting a little bit, doing a good job of keeping the hands back. And there goes the no-hitter.
So Julian at first, held on over there by Ty France, getting the start at first base tonight. And a swing and a miss for Mickey Moniak. .286 start, 3 homers and 5 runs batted in. Born in Encinitas, California. First round pick of the Phillies. First overall too.
Yep.
High school in La Costa Canyon, Carlsbad. He's a good egg.
Oh, Mickey's a good egg. He really is. Love this kid. But he's wearing the opponent's uniform. Hopefully he wears the collar tonight.
When Padres pitchers K9, you win. Score 25% off your total purchase at participating Petco locations tomorrow with your loyalty membership. Just ask to redeem the Padres K9 promotion at checkout. 1-2 strikes here to Moniak. Good-sized lead for Julian at first base. And a liner foul out ahead.
You know, this is the part of the lineup for the Rockies early in the season you got to watch out for because there's some pop. Moniak and Goodman. 3 home runs for Moniak, 2 for Goodman. A nice 2-3 combo in the lineup for the Rockies after the leadoff spot.
Popped up, foul ground. Manny was over towards shortstop. Long way to go. He won't get there. Ends up on the other side of the screen. He was there in case. And with the way they are aligned, he is way over to the second base side.
Long run, flash look. Still got room. Other side of the netting.
Four lefties in the lineup tonight to face Randy Vasquez.
Whoa, he was leaning.
Over to first, and he barely got back.
He was leaning.
So they're going to challenge. They are not.
Rockies right now tied for third in baseball with 14 stolen bases and gets his hand on the outfield side of the first base pad.
You're right, though. He was leaning.
Yeah, he was.
They're running. It's part of their game.
It's a track meet in Milwaukee.
23, far and away.
The beer's not slowing them down.
2-2. On the ground, foul. Outside the bag at first.
Something the Rockies will try to do as well as a team that wants to be known for going first or third, right? Guy on first base, nobody out, find a gap, base hit, try to take that extra base, especially in Colorado where there's a lot of space out there.
8th pitch of this plate appearance coming up. Mickey Moniak. Making Vasquez work. Another grounder foul.
This is a battle. He had Moniak 1 and 2. First 3 pitches, 1 and 2 count, and here it is, the sequence. He's throwing him pretty much everything. Four-seamer, curveball, slider, sweeper, cutter.
9th pitch of this plate appearance coming up now with Julian at first. And oh, that was close. They are going to challenge. I thought it looked pretty good. We'll see.
Pitchers call the ball. Catcher's challenge.
ABS powered by T-Mobile.
I think it's going to be right at the knees.
Yep.
Call for third. Hitter is out.
Nice call, Freddie.
It's worth for the first out.
Yeah, it's worth another look.
He was so short.
Yeah, just pounding the four-seamer at 96. Right at the knees.
So 1 out, 1 on. Hunter Goodman now in on the right side. Sprays it foul off to the right. The 3 hitter in the order. The catcher for these Rockies at 250, 2 homers. And 4 runs batted in.
Yeah, this is a guy that can be dangerous. 31 home runs last year for Hunter Goodman.
Elevating. Nicely done. The 4-seam fastball.
And people might be thinking, oh, 31 home runs for Goodman. Well, he plays in Colorado. Not the case. You got to be careful with this cat. 13 home runs at home. On the road, 18 for Hunter Goodman. He can hit it anywhere. And also, he's foul pole to foul pole.
So just got his 2nd home run of the year Wednesday versus the Astros. Runner goes. The pitch is a ball. Throw. In time. Got him. Caught stealing. The tag by Jake Cronenworth.
Pull. Perfect. High throw, but you know what? Jake gets him right on the shin. Even though it's a high throw. Big second out.
2 down here in the 1st inning now. The base is empty. Pitch 18 of this 1st inning for Vasquez. And he misses to even the count at 2-2.
Here's something, Randy, and I'm not telling anybody anything new here. You get to 2 strikes, maybe 0-2, 1-2. You want to put him away the next pitch or so. You don't want to see any deep counts to get that pitch count up.
So for Mean, that is his 2nd caught stealing this season. At 14 last year between Kansas City and San Diego. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. The sinker, back-to-back Ks. Rockies don't score. The Padres are coming up. Bottom of the 1st inning back in San Diego. Rockies don't score. Padres are coming up. Their lineup is brought to you by UC San Diego Health. Jake Cronenworth top of the order at 2nd base with Fernando in right. Merrill's in center with Machado back at 3rd base. Bogarts at short. Sheets in left. Castellanos the DH with Ty France at 1st base. And Fermin doing the catching, batting out of the 9th spot for the Padres. An opener tonight for the Rocks. Jimmy Herget.
He's been in 5 games, all out of the bullpen, and as Don mentioned, the opener, 1.50 ERA. 6 innings, 6 punchies, no walks. Really good numbers for Jimmy.
So Cronenworth, who homered for the first time this season yesterday in Pittsburgh, is part of the win in the finale of the road trip. Will take strike 1. Top spot in the order. Laureano getting tonight off. He has been leading off last couple of days for the Padres. A changeup from Herget. As Mud mentioned, 6th appearance overall, but just his first start as the opener.
He's a sidewinder. He'll whip it, and he'll whip it good. 32 years young, out of South Florida.
Time for the Sequan Casino Resort Scouter Report.
Funky sidearmer, and you've witnessed it firsthand. Anything, anytime. That's his arsenal. He's got that 2-seamer and wiffle ball sweeper that he'll go in and out. He'll throw the like that there. He'll throw the 2-seamer away. He'll throw the sweeper.
Julian, the 2nd baseman on the short lawn and right, will take care of out number 1. Let's check out the Rockies defensively, left to right across the outfield. It is McCarthy in left, Doyle in center, Moniak around in right. 3rd to 1st, Castro, Tovar, Julian, and Johnston with Goodman doing the catching. Some new names on this Rockies team. Here's Fernando for the first time tonight.
Don, you mentioned the new names of the Rockies. Not a lot of big league service in that lineup. See if Fernando can better the average right here and get on base with 1 out. There's that two-seamer. Tremendous movement down and into the right-handed hitters.
You think it makes it any harder on making your lineup if it's only an opener? I mean, you plan on the guy who's going to be the bulk guy more than this guy?
Interesting.
To first quickly, but Johnston's on it, and that is out number 2.
I think that Craig Stammen's been making a lot of different lineups. I think it's 12 lineups now, right? I think you pretty much stay the same, because when you look at the lineup here, Castellanos hitting 7th. He did that. Sheets batting 6th. You still got your top 4 guys that are basically in there. So to answer your question, probably not.
Nope, no change.
Yeah. Although you do have 2 lefties coming up against the righty, which is key. You got Jake, you got Jackson. That's the one thing that you could look at. You don't want to stack left. I think knowing that Herget, if he's going to go just one, and you want a couple lefties up there.
I don't know that I'd go with an opener. I don't know the advantages to going with an opener.
It's been popular over the last handful of years.
It has. Fly ball, center field, struck pretty well. Doyle back. It'll take him to the dirt of the track, but he's there for out number 3. Not enough. Scoreless after 1 from San Diego. After 1, we head to the 2nd. That's the score on our UC San Diego Health scoreboard. Well, the 2026 Padres season is packed with exciting giveaways, including the Jackson Merrill bobblehead presented by CertPro. Check out exclusive apparel like the Puffer Vest brought to you by State Farm and the Waffle Beanie thanks to Motorola Razor. Visit Padres.com/giveaways for the full lineup.
Well, the Puffers at home tonight. It became a great use on the road. Now here's the beanie, which I love. I love beanies. I'm a big fan.
Huge.
Since I'm, bald.
I never noticed.
It's nice to keep the heat in.
You're bald?
What do they say? 80% of your body heat leaves from your head.
Yes.
So you got to keep it. You got to keep the dome warm.
We both have large domes.
Yes.
That would have come in handy on this last road trip, though.
Yes.
This beanie.
Well, we had beanies.
Yes, we did.
But this one's really cool. So make sure you come out to the ballpark and get yours. One of those sneaky cold nights might sneak up on you. You fit it in your bag and you break it out and you say, "Sabah." Keep
Already
the
got
dome
it.
warm. Yeah.
It's a great item.
Makes a great gift.
And it fits most.
Most. Real tight. Real tight. It's amazing. I just took it off and I'm like freezing.
See?
Right?
You got to keep your dome warm.
And thanks to our good friends at Motorola Razor. Sweet foam.
Troy Johnston leading it off here for the Rockies and jumping back out of the way.
The one thing for me and Don, we've gotten the chance to watch Randy Vasquez now a couple of starts. It's impressive. It's twofold. One is the velocity's up, which is great. But making in-game adjustments from pitch to pitch, I think that's when it's going to make him a really bona fide starter in the rotation for San Diego. That's so key. You can't let things just snowball and get out of whack. You got to make that adjustment right now.
5+ pitches to all 4 hitters faced so far.
A couple of good right-handers there in Pivetta and King.
Inside out swing and a foul off to the left out of play. A lot of pitches so far. This will be pitch 8.
Yeah, the hard stuff and then the changeup. You see the differential there.
Hooks this down the right field line, foul.
See if he throws him a changeup down and away here. 3-2. Oh!
Goes to the cutter to strike him out. 3 straight Ks for Randy Vasquez.
That's confidence. Throw it to the heart of the plate and let the ball do the work. Here's the cutter at 91. Out of the hand. It's going right for that Rawlings label and then down and in for the swing and miss. Right for the chest protector. That's a good place to aim. Let the ball do the work.
Second 9-pitch at bat. Both result in strikeouts. And a first pitch strike. Oh, and a challenge.
Pitcher called a strike. The hitter is challenging. call is overturned. The count is 1-0.
He was correct. Time now for a DirecTV new era. TJ Rumfield, first 12 career games, 368, 4 extra base hits, 8 RBIs. Originally a 12th round pick by the Phillies, and he was traded a couple of times during the offseason. Dealt twice. Philadelphia to New York, and New York to Colorado.
They call him Rummy.
I don't think so. On the ground, couple of hops to Ty France. He'll take it himself. 2 down.
Grounders. Means that Randy Vasquez is working down the cutter, hitting the top half of that baseball, resulting in a ground ball, letting his infielders work.
Two down in the second. Ezequiel Tovar. That's down in the order now. He is hitting in the 6th spot. First 12 games at 261. A home run, 6 runs batted in. A line drive to left, and that is going to one hop up and over. The rule book double with 2 down in the inning. Second hit for the Rockies of this contest.
Here's another guy in that lineup for the Rockies who can hurt you, especially if you throw a mistake. And you see where that one is? That's a big time mistake. Middle in. 2-out double. It's better than a home run. Tovar getting the hands in. Good looking swing. Good player.
There's Willie Castro. Castro, the third baseman. Only behind 2-0. "35 pitches and an inning and 2/3 here for Vasquez." Cues it foul towards the end of the Rockies dugout. Their house on the third base side here at Petco Park.
Duly noted. Keeping an eye on the velocity of the fastball, the 2-seamer from Randy. It's 96. That's a good sign. See if you can maintain it. It's all about location, though.
Evens up at 2-2. Cutter has been a pretty good pitch for him so far.
Most certainly has. Well, you ask, you shall receive. Look at that, Don. Winning is the 4-seamer, placing is the cutter, and showing is the changeup. And then the rest of the field. Oh, it's a photo finish between the changeup and curveball.
Two. Fouls off another. Vasquez this season, coming into this outing, less than 15 pitches per inning this season. Been very economical.
Yeah.
Not the case tonight so far. Elevates and strikes out Castro. 4th K for Vasquez. That'll work. Inning and a half done without a score. We come back. Manny Machado will lead it off.
Toddy, Manny, Bogey, Jackson.
As he received his 2025 Silver Slugger Award. The award, of course, recognizes the best offensive players at each position. 27 home runs and 95 RBIs for Manny last year. He's earned it in back-to-back years, having earned one last year, and it's the 3rd of his career, having won it in 2020 as well. And then receiving the honor on his bobblehead night as well. Very, very cool. Congratulations to Manny.
Very cool. On the bobblehead night, too.
That's great. So adding to the mantle, as Mary Lou said, 7-time All-Star, now the Silver Slugger again, 2-time Gold Glove, Platinum Glove. Keep racking up the awards, Manny.
Leads it off here in the home half of the second inning. A scoreless contest. New pitcher. This is the guy that's going to be the bulk guy. Chase Dollander into the game.
Third game, a 5-4-0 in 8 1/3. More strikeouts for the right-hander, the big tall right-hander. 11 in 8 1/3. Kind of a low 3/4 delivery as well. Herget was more kind of like a whip from the lower 3/4.
Elevates and Manny chases. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. It's time for the Kia player profile. Last 18 games for Manny against the Rockies at .358 OPS over 1,100 and has 5 home runs. Going to a little slip there at the end of his delivery. Falls behind 3-1 to Machado.
We just saw that four-seamer down at 100. He's got the sinker, slider, changeup, and a curveball as well.
Xander Bogaerts waiting on deck. Don't see Gavin Sheets. All part of this bottom of the second inning.
Wow.
That's firm.
Yeah, it is. Got a little bit of ride to it as well.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back to the gas. First strikeout of the night for Dollander.
That's a straight challenge right down the middle. Four-seamer at 99.
So 1 out in the second. Xander Bogaerts. That is his first home run the other night in Pittsburgh of 2026. So Dollander, 21 starts last season. He was 2-12 last year. It was a tough year. But it was a tough year for the Rockies as a club, too.
98 innings last year, 103 hits. Not bad, right? Handful of hits, more than innings pitched. Struck out 82. Former manager of the Colorado Rockies, Bud Black, in attendance. When Buddy was let go, the Rocks were 7-33. It was after a day game that we were in Denver.
Didn't we score like 21 runs the night before, too?
Something ridiculous.
I think it was this like. Warren Schaefer took over as the interim. Had that tag lifted. He is now the manager. Did he go? No. We'll check with Hunter Wintelstead, the first base umpire. Highest single season home ERA in Major League history. Well, he pitches at Coors Field.
Yeah.
Fly ball, center field. Doyle will have room as he makes the catch shy of the track for out number 2. That Marine Layer making its way in, Bud. Score-free jumbo jack from Jack in the Box after a Padres home run with the purchase of a large drink. It's unbelievable. It just comes in.
I don't see it.
What time is it? Oh, it's 7:12. It usually comes in at 7:15.
Yeah, it's a little early.
A little early tonight. What do you know? Another challenge, 3rd one.
Pitcher call the ball. The catcher is challenging.
See if Hunter Goodman is correct. He is.
Call's overturned. Count is 0-1.
Wow.
So everything's been overturned. As a result, both teams still have their 2 challenges in place. Gavin Sheets with 2 down bases empty. Instead of ball 1, it's strike 1. And he cleans it out, but foul.
Let's check out what the right-hander features. He's got live stuff. Four-seamer, curveball, slider, sinker, changeup. And it's almost the point to where, hey, here's my four-seamer, see what you can do with it. Then he will make the adjustment going up the ladder on that one.
Popped up foul ground. They give it a look, but it's back behind the Rockies' house.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing what joy a baseball can bring. Look at that kid. That's awesome.
Brought his glove and everything.
Future big leaguer. Such joy.
No 2 pitch. Fly ball, lifted foul off to the left out play. Yes, the night before Bud Black was fired, Padres won 21-0. May 10th of last year. Complete game shutout for Stephen Kolek.
Oh, now I remember. Yes, I do remember that.
That probably was the final nail, right?
Yeah, and the next day,
I think they won.
I think they won the next day.
And then he got fired after the game.
Yeah.
We were on the bus.
Right.
And ready to leave.
What date was that? May 20.
May 10th.
May 10th.
The 21-run game. May 10th. Oh, and 2 strikes. Yeah, the Rockies did win his last game 9-3. On the ground down the line, first off the glove of Johnston. Ends up down the right field line. And Sheets is going to end up at second base. First hit of the night is an extra base hit for San Diego.
This ball had the sweet sound off the sweet spot for Gavin Sheets. It was a slider. Down and in, just drops the head. Ball hit sharply, and Johnston dives off the glove. And the beauty of this is Gavin's got it right in front of him. He will coast into second base. And he wants to go to third.
So 2 down. Sheets in scoring position instantly, and Nick Castellanos starting to feel comfortable in this new role, which has been primarily as a DH.
I like where he's hitting. For instance, just right now, runner in scoring position. What a great RBI opportunity for Nick.
On the ground, deep short. Tovar plants and throws for out number 3. Padres leave Sheets at second base through 2 without a score from San Diego. Well, yesterday the passing of Davey Lopes, and a moment of silence held before the ball game here at Petco Park tonight. Your memories of Davey Lopes?
Smart baseball guy. No nonsense approach. If you got him to chuckle at something, you know it had to be really funny, because he was really serious. A student of the game from day one. A pleasure to be around. I learned a little bit from Davey Lopes. He coached first base for the Padres, as you see him coaching right there, 95 to 99. Spent 8 seasons, 8.5 seasons as that famous infield for the Dodgers. Garvey, Russell, Say, and Lopes. Really good player, had some pop in his bat, really good defense, and all around great coach and well respected throughout the game of baseball. He'd be dearly missed.
Swinging a foul for Jake McCarthy. One of the few major leaguers to come out of the small state of Rhode Island.
Providence, Rhode Island. That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Did he go? Yes, he did. Carapazza said he offered, and that's strike 3. That's 5 Ks already for Randy Vasquez.
He's got the sweeper. Look. Down out of the zone. There's a chase. Does he go? He most certainly does. And Freddie will pick up the baseball and tag him to complete the play.
That's now 5 strikeouts for Vasquez. First time in his career that he had 4 Ks through the first 2. And now he'll deal the number 9 man, Brenton Doyle. Known for his glove, certainly more than his bat.
Yeah.
2-time Gold Glove Award winner. As I say that, he hits this high and deep to center field, and it is gone. Into the bullpen, and the Rockies strike first on top 1-0. First home run of the year and RBI for Doyle.
Well, that marine layer must be on a coffee break.
It does look like it lifted a little bit.
You know, he crushed that ball. that was 105. What's that, the Grimace jacket? There's a two-seamer. It kind of comes back, it's down, and he just dropped the head. That had that sound. .408 feet, 105 off the bat. Oh, look at that.
And the left field, a base hit for Julian, who is now 2 for 2 against Vasquez. Yeah, that's I don't know what that is. It looks like a Grimace costume,
right?
Yeah.
It's like a big purple
jacket,
fur coat of some sort.
It's fuzzy. Now Mickey Moniak pops it up on the infield. Kind of a tough sky right now. A little bit of twilight. Manny doesn't see it. Now he does. Now he might have been deacon him.
That too.
Yep.
You know, that's one of those high pop. If that runner does not run down, he's just kind of lingering around home plate or so. That's the one where you can let drop. A double plays in order. But that's why it's so important. I love this. Xander too. Maybe, you know, Manny's going to think the guy at second base is going to go off the bag. It wasn't the case, but I like the effort. He gets a nomination for Best Actor.
Fouled off the end of the bat to the right for Hunter Goodman, getting his second look at Vasquez. Struck out swinging in the first inning. The problem for Vasquez has been the pitch count. He's been very good, and of course the home run in this inning, but otherwise he's been stellar. And another challenge, fourth of the game for me.
Call the ball. Catcher's challenging.
I thought this caught a lot of the plate.
It did. Wow, that's almost down the middle. Padres with 17 successful ABS challenges. Only the Marlins have more in the National League, and a lot of them ready for Maine.
Yeah.
Fly ball headed to center field, and Merrill will move over to right center to haul it in. So the home run for Doyle has the Rockies on top 1-0. Well, after the incredible success of the Padres' first City Connect uniforms, the club unveiling its 2.0 version earlier today. And it's pretty spectacular as the players in spring training wearing them and getting a look at the new look, the new idea about the old culture, really. And there are so many different things going into this uniform and stories. There's only one person that we could talk to about this because it's been a long time in the making. It's Eric Gribner, who has been a part of it from the beginning. And Eric, I am curious as to how long this took. I mean, when did you guys start 2.0?
Yeah, so it's been about 2.5 years in the making. I've had a great team here at the Padres, working with our partners at Nike and New Era and Stance Socks to eventually bring this to life today.
It's spectacular. I really like it a lot. I really do. Yeah.
I think they're fantastic. Yeah. These things are just going to be so popular, I think. It's a really good look.
Yeah, the fans have been really excited about it today. We've gotten a ton of really positive feedback. We are going to double the prior record of sales in the team store in a single day.
Wow.
We did about half as much as we're going to do today on opening day 2023 when we were the baseball Beatles, if you recall that. Yes. With a number of guys on the team. And so once again, just a testament to how amazing our fans are. And I think also validation that, we've struck a chord with our fans and celebrating our families and our traditions. And that's what this new City Connect 2.0 is all about. Really leaning into celebrating our binational culture and region that we call home. And in particular with celebrating Dia de los Muertos and honoring those that have gone before. Celebrating our traditions and families, and so much of traditions and families are tied to baseball and the Padres. We think it's going to be a really special opportunity for our fans to identify with Padres baseball, their families, and their traditions.
Walk us through some of these new items that are on these uniforms and the stories behind them.
Yeah, so first beginning with the pants, we have them here. The color of the pants are bone, and we have a sublimated marigold pattern here. Marigold is a key flower in the celebration of Dia de los Muertos. It's about celebrating the joy of life, and as we honor those that are no longer with us, it motivates us to live each day to the fullest, which is, I know, a great inspiration for me every day to think about that. We've also got fireberry piping on the pants, and we've also got a bone crown on the hat. So the entire crown of the hat is bone. We've got the dark obsidian and the marigold color, and then a really cool floral crown on the inside of the hat.
Yeah, you got to show that.
Yeah, this is also the crown. There we have the picture of it that adorns our La Katrina, who's set against the Pacific Ocean with La Ofrenda candles on either side of her. And so the patch is really special. Let you call this play.
Castro, it's going to be a base hit in the infield for Freddie Fermin.
So with the La Katrina patch, this is sort of the heroine of the City Connect 2.0. We're actually the first major professional male sports team to have a female representation on our jersey, really celebrating the role of mothers and matriarchs in our families. None of us are here without a mother. Last time I checked.
That's a great point.
And you know, just the important role that women play in the lives of our families and establishing our traditions. And we think this is something that's going to really be representative of our female fans and something that they can identify with. And then, you know, a similar font on the front of the jersey to our last City Connect with a sunset ombre with the colors there, celebrating our coastal beauty that we share between San Diego and Baja California, and then nice pop of aqua on the back.
I like that. That's
cool.
lot.
Yeah. So the Pacific Ocean, it's Playa, number 26.
Eric, I'm intrigued because I can't recall ever seeing a team with a light colored cap like this. Can you explain that?
Yeah, it's a great question. We actually had to get special approval from Major League Baseball to do that. So it's the bone color is a rich enough cream color that Major League Baseball got comfortable that our pitchers could wear that. You know, still hitters could pick up the ball coming out of the hand. And then last but not least, we have a really neat little Easter egg on the jock tag, which is a Papel Picado pattern that has our historic Padres logos. And so we think, all in all, this is a uniform set.
Back up the middle into center field. Base hit for Cronenworth. Trying to go first to third is Fermin. He will. Padres have runners at the corners with one away.
That's how you put the pressure on the base knock, and knowing that the play's right in front of you, you've got another free 90 feet waiting for you. Shuffle, shuffle, secondary lead, got to go. And he's well past second base into third safely when that ball gets thrown in. Love the aggressiveness on the base paths.
Okay, so when is the debut? When are fans going to see this for the first time on TV?
So we debuted the uniforms this morning at 7 a.m. Opened the team store at 8 a.m. It's going to open early again tomorrow at 8 a.m. And we will wear these uniforms for the first time in the history of the Padres tomorrow evening against the Colorado Rockies, our traditional City Connect Friday night. We're going to have a really special party in the park. We're going to open the gates to Gallagher Square even earlier than we normally do, so fans can come down beginning at 3:30. We're going to have lowriders, folklorico dancers. Our Katrina will be there if you want to get a photo with her. And we're just going to celebrate the launch of these uniforms in this amazing binational region that we call home.
And you had picked a Katrina, correct? I mean, this is a solid job. This is
it is a solid job,
right? One.
We have one Katrina,
okay.
And she will now come alongside the Friar in the pantheon of Padres mascots.
Cool.
Very cool.
And my next question is, I'm sure fans will want it. Line to left, and McCarthy's there to make the catch. Battaglia at third is Fermin. He will score, and this game is tied at 1. Sack liner for Fernando.
Good job by Freddie. As soon as that ball is jolted to left, you're going back to the bag. If it's over his head, you could just skip home. He catches it. He's going way back. He scampers home easily. Give that man $200 for pass and go. Fernando squared that one up nicely. Sac fly, baseball, baseball.
I know the fans love the City Connect parties in the park. Will they continue this season throughout?
They will. So every Friday night when we have a home game, we're going to continue with our parties in the park. They've become very popular. The largest bar and happy hour in San Diego on Fridays, and a great opportunity to come out. We have drink specials, $5 beers, and just an opportunity to get together with friends and family and enjoy Gallagher Square and get ready for Padres baseball.
Down the left field line, and McCarthy in foul ground will make the catch. It'll end the inning, but the Padres have tied the score. Hang around. You're good.
Absolutely. I will hang around.
Oh, a lot of pressure right there on camera.
I thought you were trying to get rid of me.
No. Tied at 1. One is the score as we move to the top half of the 4th inning back at Petco Park in San Diego. Eric Gripner is joining us, and we're going over City Connect 2.0. And I know everybody, well, first of all, we just touched on just a fraction of what this uniform looks like, but the merchandise that comes along with you were kind enough to bring us in and show us all the merchandise. It's incredible. We don't have the time to show all of it, but where can fans go to see it and to purchase these items?
Yeah, so the best place to go is the team store. And as I mentioned, we're going to open early again tomorrow at 8 a.m. We do have a number of fashion apparel items with the City Connect launch that are only available in the team store. So to really get the true experience and all of the options, the best place to come is the team store. Also, during Padres games, we're going to have a lot of the apparel for sale throughout the ballpark, including the secondary team store at Gallagher Square.
Eric, coming to Petco Park for a ball game, it's electric. And talk about the fans, 6 sellouts. And tonight, it's another packed house. It's just, we love coming to this ballpark and doing a game, and just elaborate on that, what it means to you and the Padres organization.
We have the best fans in baseball, and there's no doubt. We've had 3 consecutive years of breaking and then breaking again all-time franchise attendance records, and that's a testament to the support we've received from these fans, and we literally cannot ask anything more of this fan base than what they've offered to support these players. Our players, our coaches, they all feel it. They feed off the energy that the crowd brings, and we hear it from opposing teams. I know you hear it from your counterparts across the league. Petco Park's just different. It is an elevated environment, really unlike anything else in baseball right now, and it's all a testament to our fans. So we started off the season, set a new record for 6 consecutive sellouts to start the season. We've never done that before, and once again, all the credit and gratitude goes to our fans.
High drive to right field as Fernando gets back onto the dirt of the track to make the catch. Here's a look inside the team store that you were talking about, and a look at some of these items.
So we had a line forming around the block at 6:30 a.m.
That's cool.
For an 8 a.m. open, and just a consistent line throughout the day. Fans coming in, interacting for the first time with the new uniform, and it was really cool to be down in the field pregame and see a lot of fans already wearing the new uniform, the new hat, the new apparel to the game tonight. I think tomorrow night's going to be really special. And if fans want to make sure they can get the gear in time for the game tomorrow, come on to the team store before gates open. Come as early as 8 a.m. And we've got plenty of inventory and I think a pretty good system to get people through as quickly as possible.
Pun intended. I think you guys hit a home run. I really do. It's fantastic, magnificent, great look.
A couple of fine-looking Padres fans there.
There's a fly ball to center field. Jackson Merrill moves back almost to the track for out number 2. A lot of people want to know about the sale process. Where are we at this stage, and what can you tell us?
Yeah, so it's been publicly reported that we're down to 4 different buyer groups. And I think the really great news for Padres fans is that each of those 4 groups would be amazing future stewards of the Padres franchise. They all understand the commitment that current ownership has made to the fans, that we're seeking our first World Series championship, and that's our goal, and we're going to do everything we can to accomplish that goal. And any of those 4 owners, who are all very accomplished in business and in the ownership of other sports teams would come in with an understanding that they want to maintain and even increase the commitment to the fan base around winning a championship. And I think that's what fans really want to hear. And I think they're going to ultimately be really happy with the next owner of the Padres.
If I'm buying a team and I come to a game like tonight, I mean, I think that just increases the oh my gosh factor for somebody wanting to purchase a ball club.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the entire process to date has, been really positive, incredibly complimentary of San Diego as a city, our fans, Petco Park, our broadcast team. I mean, I think we're the best at everything.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. This one is lined to the left, and that'll get down. Heading over is Sheets to the corner, and heading over to second base is Tovar. He's got himself a 2-out double. Breaks up a string of 4 in a row, retired by Vasquez.
A double-double night for Tovar as he pulls this ball here. One of the 2 guys in the lineup for the Rockies that really can be dangerous. We talked about Goodman and Tovar hitting that double.
Okay, kids are going to be pumped up. Looks like Kids Fest is back again.
It is. So every Sunday when we're at home, beginning with this Sunday, we're going to have military opening day and all the pageantry that comes with that, which is also a really special experience. But we're going to have Kids Fest before the game in Gallagher Square and throughout the game with face painters and jump houses and great activities for kids to go out and just have a great time at the ball yard.
Can't beat fun at the old ballpark, that's for sure. Something for everybody here at Petco, right?
It really is. Gallagher Square, since we really transformed it with the renovation, has been a special spot. I read the other day that Buster Posey, when the Giants were here, was just blown away by looking out at that berm every night and seeing it filled with fans. And once again, just a testament to how amazing our fans are and really how great the vision was for this ballpark, how it was built and how it's been improved over time. We were once again named the #1 ballpark in America this year, which is a testament to the commitment year in and year out to continue to invest in improving and maintaining this ballpark. And it's a crown jewel. And, I know we were all out in Boston at Fenway. I always get inspired whenever I go to Wrigley Field or Fenway Park, just to see how well they've maintained those ballparks over 100+ years. And the bones of this ballpark are good. And we feel this can be a 100+-year-old ballpark eventually.
And the bone color on the City Connects is awesome.
Well, I don't think fans really realize that. I mean, I realize it because you come here during the offseason, different events and things, and you see how much work is being done in the offseason to maintain. There's a lot that people don't know.
Yeah, there is. I mean, it begins with the structural steel. There's a ton of it here, and we're really close to the ocean. And so every year we're constantly refinishing and repainting the structural steel. That's the stuff that fans don't typically see, that you only notice it if it's not done. So there's a lot of stuff that we get done every offseason to maintain the beauty of this ballpark, and then constantly looking at ways to increase and upgrade fan experience. And we did that with the first and third video boards this year.
Swing and a miss. Our thanks, Eric Greutner. Congratulations on a terrific uniform.
Thanks, Donnie. I appreciate it.
Eric, thanks a lot.
You got it.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
We are tied at 1-1. There they are. City Connect 2.0 coming your way soon. How about tomorrow? One to one as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning back at Petco Park. Well, Padres baseball is better together. Group spaces provide turnkey experiences to create unforgettable memories. Book a suite or all-inclusive group space at Petco Park this season. Learn more at padres.com/groups. Manny Machado with a swing and a miss for strike 1. Leading it off here in the home half of the 4th inning in a tie game. Yeah, a lot went into those uniforms, to say the least.
Most certainly.
I mean, there's a lot going on.
I love the education on it all and what it means. And once again, the looks. Something we didn't touch upon, Don. I wait till you see the belts that some of these guys are going to be wearing. It's going to really tie everything in and make it pop. I love the marigold stripe on the pants. It's really subtle, but you see the petals of the flower, right? And then look at that belt.
Goodman heading out there to talk to Dollander. Just look at our Disney Cruise Line cruise cam. I think this uniform captures San Diego a little bit better than the first one.
I would agree.
And I liked the first one. Don't get me wrong. I really did. And it really grew on me. I liked it more and more as time went by, and I saw how many we saw on the road.
Yes.
This is popped up, foul ground. Johnston by the screen will make the catch. First down of the 4th inning.
I like the first ones. They were definitely unique. We saw a lot on the road, but if you put this one up against last City Connect, I think this one is, in my opinion, far and away on the better side. For me, Mr. Vegas.
Chacho Vegas?
Yeah.
I like the sunset thing going on in the San Diego part.
Yeah.
But the attention to detail is what I really, there's so much stuff going on. You got to read about it. We'll see it tomorrow night.
Yep. Boy, this Dollander's got some really good stuff, man. Nice, easy delivery. Ball just jumps out of his hand. He's touched 100. That was a 98-mile-an-hour sinker.
Two-one to Xander. Takes it the other way into right field for a base hit. One out knock for Xander Bogaerts.
Well, see how Xander stays on this slider. He doesn't open up. He recognizes it and rifles it that way. His head is down. That's his intent. Barrel of the bat to the opposite field. Through the hole. That's beautiful.
Sheets a double in the 2nd inning, and another challenge.
Call the ball. The catcher is challenging. Call's overturned. Count is 1-0.
As they all have. Nick Lentz says the play tonight for the umpires. Bogaerts at first with a lead, held on by Johnson with one away, and he shoots it foul off to the left out of play. Popped up foul again. Now a quick word from Kia. Fly ball, foul ground. Castro racing over, and it comes back for him as he makes the catch for out number 2. It looked like he was headed for the seats, but it comes back to the playing surface, and Castro's there, 2 down.
That's why in infielder you got to get to the furthest point, and then that ball might double back on you, and exactly it does. You can see it backpedal a little bit with the two-handed grab.
Nick Castellanos bounced to short in the 2nd inning. Runner goes, pitches a ball, no throw. Stolen base for Xander Bogaerts.
Well, how do you plead? No contest. Cruises into second.
So the most successful ABS in-game challenges this season, 9. 5 for 5 so far tonight.
All right, stay tuned to that one.
Again, I kind of wonder what umpires feel like. I mean, it's like an instant.
Hey,
you're wrong.
I'm not an umpire. I don't care to be one because I have all the respect in the world, and that's a job that I could not do. But I would have to say, you just can't let that get in. You just got to have to react. Stick to your zone, what you know. You know, that's one right there that Nick, you know, do I challenge that one? No, it's 3-0. It's 3-0. I'm still in a good count, right?
Strike 2. He's back with a slider.
That's a slider that caught a lot of the plate as well. You see the hot numbers for Nick. Last 5 games.
Yeah, he's feeling very comfortable these days. Fouled down by the shoe tops.
When Nick swings the bat well, I mean, he's swinging the bat well right now, but he will have the ability to go the opposite field. Like Manny Machado, right center field with authority. You get a slider up and away.
Swing and a miss, and Castellanos strikes out. Second K for Dollander. Tied at 1 at the end of 4. Baseball is presented by UC San Diego Health, the official healthcare provider of the San Diego Padres. By Sequan Casino Resort, official casino partner of the San Diego Padres. And by Jack in the Box. Jack's new Smash Jack Sliders Munchie Meal with a chance to win the $75,000 for Jack's 75th anniversary. To the 5th we go, tied at 1 back at Petco Park in San Diego. So good to be home. Jake McCarthy to lead it off. And takes a strike on a sweeper from Randy Vasquez. McCarthy, Doyle, and Julian. Works out to be 8, 9, and 1.
Through 4 innings for Randy Vasquez. Talk about outs. It's all about getting outs. Let's see what he has done to get them. 4 and 4 on the cutter and the 4-seamer. 1 each for the sinker, sweeper, changeup. A lot of those pitches, with the exception of maybe 2, are out of the zone. He's challenging these hitters.
Whoa. Well, drive almost hitting Edwin Moscoso, the second base umpire. Now trying for 2. He will be out. He's out already, but maybe out a second time. And we'll see if Warren Schaefer's not going to challenge. It's going to be a single. And McCarthy gets thrown out trying to turn it into 2.
Defense. Get to that ball. Eyeing the runner and showing off the arm. Now the race is on.
Line to center, and this will get in. And Doyle is 2 for 2. He had homered in the 3rd, now a single. With 1 out here in the 5th inning. Let's look at our Murphy Lampert designed dirt cam. Good look.
Yeah. There was separation between the front foot and the back foot, and Xander got him the first time.
And maybe the second.
Yeah, right there, because he went over the bag and his back foot was not on it yet. So right there. He's out.
1 down, 1 on. And here's Julian. They've been more aggressive lately here against Vasquez. It was up to 72 pitches. Julian from his top spot in this Rockies order is 2 for 2. He's single to right, single to left. Throw over, and Doyle back to the bag. 7 hits for the Rockies. They got 3 guys with 2. Julian, Tovar, and Doyle.
I love outfield assists. Love it when an outfielder throws out a runner in a bag.
18th career outfield assists.
That's awesome.
First of this season. For that guy.
The kid keeps doing it. Every aspect of his game. Looked like an abbreviated pitch out of some sort because Fermin came out of the crouch there. 0-2. That pitch was well out of the zone.
Pitch 75 coming up for Vasquez. And it's by him. Fastball. 7th strikeout for Randy Vasquez. 2 down in the 5th.
And it's the four-seamer. Chalk up another punch ticket. Up and out of the zone. Let's take it from the Gopher cam. For the punchy.
So 2 down and Doyle at first. And then it's strike 1 to Mickey Moniak. From his number 2 spot, right fielder has struck out looking and popped out to third. Check out the exciting lineup of theme games this season.
Theme game.
Including NASCAR night, Star Wars weekend, and unique heritage nights.
Theme game.
Explore all games and purchase a special theme game package.
Theme game.
At Padres.com/theme games.
You have to buy the theme game ticket for that game to go home with that item. That's why they call it a theme game.
Can't just buy a regular ticket.
You can't do it.
No, you won't get the item. Throw to first and back safely is Doyle again. Held on by Ty France. Runner goes and look out. Crank foul above the
smokes.
Padres dugout in the screening.
This was a cut fastball from Randy, and Moniak, you talk about being out in front of a pitch.
Wow. I don't know that I've seen a left-handed hitter do that.
Yeah.
Big lead over at first base for Doyle. He's going, and here's a pop-up. The catcher Fermin in foul ground will make the catch. Inning over. Rockies lead Doyle. Halfway through, tied at 1. That's the score on our UC San Diego Health scoreboard. Well, don't miss a moment this season with Padres.tv, presented by UC San Diego Health. Stream all home and away Padres games for $19.99 a month, or $99.99 for the year. Visit Padres.tv for details and start streaming today.
Oh, that's nice. Davey Lopes jersey, the away Padres jersey. Remember, I mentioned he was a coach for the Padres, 95 to 99, and you know, you think of Davey Lopes, you think of stolen bases, over 500 in his career.
Ty France leading it off here. Home half of the 5th and grounded back to the mound in the 3rd inning. Hot shot picked at third by Castro. Spins and fires against Ty France. Nice play down there at third base by Castro. First out of the 5th. Well struck by Ty France.
And played perfectly down at the hot corner. See how Castro kind of, he backs up just a little bit to play that hop. Watch him back it up. Catch it eye level. Hit hard enough to where he can gather himself, spin and throw across the diamond for the 5-3 play.
1 down in the 5th for Freddie Fermin. Freddie Fermin against the Rockies in 12 games, hitting .412. Tardy on the 99. It's an easy 99.
He most certainly is. That was a gutter ball. That last pitch. Trying to go for the 7-10 split. That's tough enough as it is already, right? Gutter ball. Pressure was on. Little 10-pin topics coming your way. Are you good at bowling, Donnie?
No. I spent a lot of time in the gutter.
Nice.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I'm horrible too.
I had candle pins when I was a kid. I enjoyed those more. I think that may be a New England thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have candle pins where you live?
I know what they are, but we had traditional bowling pins.
Jake waits on deck. 3-1 to Vermain. On the ground to third. Castro again. 2 down. And now a quick word from Jack in the Box.
Get my new Smash Jack Sliders Munchie Meal for a chance to win $75,000.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
So 2 down in the 5th. Flips the order over. Jake Cronenworth leading off tonight from the top spot in the order. He's popped out to second and singled to center. So one of the 4 hits for San Diego in the game. It's a piece, foul tipping it. And his first home run of the year yesterday in chilly Pittsburgh.
Boy, that's a really good changeup at 92 coming out of the hand of Dollander. He's good, man. Same delivery, same arm slot, and here's the percentages of pitches. 4-seamer, changeup, slider, sinker, curveball. Yeah, lay off that high heat. That's an easy hundo. Nice take there, Jake. After the 100, that was a changeup at 93.
Full count now. Another changeup. From 0-2 to 3-2.
Wow. Here is the sequence and the miles per hour on each said pitch. That's getting it up there.
Inside out swing and a foul off to the left.
And I see the same delivery. I see the same arm slot. I see the same arm speed on all of those pitches. So imagine yourself a hitter trying to find out, pick up spin. Certain pitches.
And he walks in. That's the first walk allowed by Rockies pitching in this game. A 2-out walk to Cronenworth. First walk for either team. Here's a look at our Disney Cruise Line cruise cam. Cronenworth at first base with 2 down here in the 5th and a tie game for Fernando. And the sac fly back in the 3rd inning, picked up his 5th RBI of the young season. There's that 99 again. Cronenworth getting his lead at first with 2 down here in the 5th. Oh, foul tip. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. All 3 strikes were on gas. Tied at 1.
the road trip was a big one for us to kind of, get together on the plane, kind of just, figure everything out and get closer as a ball club. I think it's all about bounding. So, we did that pretty well, and we're going to continue to grow on that. So, but ultimately, it's just the more games we play, the better we're going to feel, and we're going to get out there and start rolling as a group.
Manny Machado there talking about the road trip that the team just went on through Boston and Pittsburgh, finished 4-2 through that road trip. But you remember that they started the season here at home 2-4. We talked to Jackson Merrill and Jake Cronenworth about it too in the clubhouse today, and I thought Jake made a really good point. He said, when you are on the road, you're getting more time together, which of course makes sense, but when you're here at home, you're spending time with family, and so I think really you get the sense that that was really good for the camaraderie in the clubhouse. So looking forward to seeing how that carries over.
And it was a successful trip, which also helps.
Yep. It's a thing. Believe you me, it's a thing.
Team bonding through travel.
Yeah, and I can see it, Donnie, in our vocation. You and I travel together with our crew, with Tony and Jesse and directors and producers, and we're a family. We hang out at the ballpark, and we have a lot of fun. Sure, we work, but we have a lot of fun. Hey.
Ooh, right on the hands of Goodman.
That is in an area where it's got to be a little concerned. Hopefully he's okay. You get a finger or a wrist or.
That was a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer.
Get him in the right part of his jaw, it looked like. Glanced off on the ricochet.
On the ricochet, yeah. Gonna tape it.
I'll give him $100 if he's got a hard-boiled egg in that fanny pack of his. Let's make a deal. Remember Let's Make a Deal?
I do.
Yeah. I'll give you $100 if you got a hard-boiled egg in that purse.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So the hit batsman begins things here in the 6th inning.
Now Randy needs to make a pitch here to work for a grounder. Very few pitches right here to get a double play ball.
First batter that Randy Vasquez has hit this season. Lead runner on for the 2nd straight inning. Troy Johnston has struck out and flat out to the warning track in right, 0 for 2.
Well, it's early in the season, but Johnston has yet to ground into a double play this year.
I mentioned earlier that Vasquez certainly using a lot of different pitches effectively. 12 swings and misses on 6 different pitches tonight.
That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Remember the last time in Boston, he had 14 whiffs in his outing.
Coming into this game, his whiff rate almost double.
That's incredible. He's tucking his laces into his shoes and then bringing the pants over the top of the shoe.
A 2-1 to Troy Johnston. Strike 2. And another challenge.
Pitch is called a strike. The hitter is challenging.
It was a strike. So.
Call confirmed. Colorado has 1 challenge remaining.
All right, we have a confirmed one. So that streak is over. 5 for 6. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the changeup. 8th strikeout for Randy Vasquez.
This is the changeup, and it's a dandy. Out of the hand. Looks like it's going to be right down the middle of the plate, and then it just drifts off out of the zone.
Here's a look at our Murray Lampert design dirt cam.
The Gopher likes it.
1 out with Goodman at first base, and there is Rumfield. Grounded out to first in the 2nd inning, flied out to center in the 4th. And timeout comes from first base. I think that Goodman is.
Oh, he's bleeding big time.
Bleeding now. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
He'd be bleeding now. So Windelstead called timeout from first base.
You know, I'm wondering if it got him on a nail, and you know how they get black and blue and whatever, and then all of a sudden it just burst open. Who knows?
Won't stop bleeding.
Yeah. Wow.
So is he wanting to stay in this game and just get some medical attention here?
I'm guessing they're going to just dress it up more and then have him stay in. No? Oh, I guess he's done. Wow. Or maybe not. Or they gave him the pats on the backside like it was like, hey, nice job. Looks like they're going to dress him up.
When umpire Nick Lentz sent it over to tell Craig Stammen what's going on here.
Oh, Randy Vasquez, as he waits for Hunter Goodman to get bandaged up over there. He's been lights out. Fastball down in the zone, fastball up in the zone. He's got the changeup working, a lot of swing and miss. Got ourselves a duel going on here. Knotted up at 1, but Randy Vasquez, boy, the first 2 starts, money, and he is money tonight. And so there is a pinch runner.
Yep. Brett Sullivan, former Padre.
Yeah, he's ticked.
So former Padre Brett Sullivan running for him at first base.
We'll call him Sully.
I understand his frustration.
Oh, yeah.
Grounded foul outside of first.
Brett was a good egg.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, good kid. Getting a chance in Colorado.
Two balls and a strike, missing with the changeup. So Vasquez with 8 strikeouts. Next strikeout would be a career high 9. To right, incoming. Fernando actually started back, but has plenty of time to recover and does so, making the catch, build the cap high, 2 down. Ezekiel Tobar coming up next. And here comes Stammen. 92 pitches right now for Vasquez. And before Tobar can stand in, Stammen steps out of the dugout, and he will make the change. Another very good outing for Randy Vasquez as he departs in a 1-1 ball game. The fans will let him know what they think. The faithful. In the midst of the top of the 6th inning, Randy Vasquez leaves after 5 2/3. Bradley Rodriguez into the game.
Hard throwing right-hander. He also has a really nasty changeup. Entering his 5th game and 6 1/3 innings of work. Really good numbers. No free passes. He's punched out 6. He inherits 1 runner with 2 outs here in the 6th.
Sullivan pinch running at first base with 2 outs. What do you think of Randy Vasquez?
I'm impressed, and he just keeps getting better and better. I mean, 3 in a row now down. Would have been nice to go 6 complete, but Tovar, 2 hits off of him, both doubles off of Randy. Craig Stammen going to a different type, a different look with Rodriguez.
So his ERA down to 1.02. 2 earned runs in 17 2/3 innings.
That's a flat dealing right there for Randy.
He's responsible for Sullivan, who's running at first, but really good.
Nice job, right-hander. And you know another thing you look at, Don, in that line for Randy?
What's that?
No walks.
Nope.
8 punchies.
Exactly. 5 2/3, 7 hits. So far charged with just the 1 run.
Using all of his pitches, getting swing and miss on his whole arsenal. Bradley cannot afford to walk any of these Rocky hitters.
Well, Castro waits on deck here with 2 down in the 6th inning for the Rockies. Strike 2. Here's that changeup you were talking about.
The 3-1 Cambio to go 3 2. He throws it the most out of his arsenal. He'll throw it 35% of the time, along with that sinker. He'll mix it in. It's almost 50-50.
Runner goes, and a ground ball down the line at third. Manny's got it. Foul ground, the 1-hopper, no problem. Nice play by Manny Machado. Manny comes up firing from foul ground. 1 hop. Inning over.
Tovar just got Machado'd. Well, right-hander Chase Dollander starts the 6th inning right here, and the kid out of Tennessee, he's a volunteer. He throws the ball really well. Easy gas. He's touched 100, 101. He's got all his pitches working for him, and we take a look at the outs tonight. He has recorded 12 since coming out of the bullpen after the opener. Herget, 6 on the 4-seamer, 3 on the changeup, 2 on the sinker, 1 on the slider. What's the common theme here? Only 2 pitches as far as the outs are concerned. He is challenging these hitters. He's throwing the ball in the zone, catching a lot of the zone. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We're knotted up at 1. Here's Don.
Thanks, Budley. 73 pitches so far for Dollander. 3, 4, and 5 expected here in the 6th inning. Merrill, Machado, and Bogarts. Merrill's 0 for 2. He flied out to center and flied out to left. $41,390, 41,390. It is the 7th sellout in 7 games here at Petco Park in 2026. Thank you to the faithful, as always.
Here, here.
Jam-packed again.
Some kind of fun. Now we need some runs.
Fly ball left field. McCarthy back will have room. Marine layer time. And that is out number 1. So the Vasquez 1.02 ERA, lowest earned run average for a Padres starter through the first 3 starts. Since 2021, Joe Musgrove had a .47 through his first 3 starts. That combination seemed to work very well, Vasquez and Fermin together.
It's fun to watch.
One away from Manny Machado. Ground ball right side. Julian in the dirt, and Manny will be safe. It's a bad throw by Julian. That'll be an E4.
Routine, plenty of time. In the dirt, can't scoop it. And Manny gets there just in time. Off the heel.
Lone Leshman, the pitching coach out there. Earlier, Xander Bogaerts with a base hit and then a stolen base, and Padres stolen base presented by Uber Eats. Use code PadresSteal for $10 off your next order of $15 or more. Terms apply while supplies last. See app for details.
Xander had about 3 or 4 strides before he was going plateward on that one. No contest. Remember that home run Xander hit in Pittsburgh off of Skeens? It was like kind of like a high, like 2-seamer, like middle in. See if Xander gets something like that right here. First pitch was away, a slider away. Oh, that's the pitch I was just thinking about. That was a sinker, a 2-seamer at 98. Caught a lot of the plate too. Oh yeah, working underneath it.
Over to first, and oh no, he was about to call him out. Middlestead was really ready.
Johnston, let's see where he gets his. Is this a clean throw? In and out on the tag, and the ball, he's going to show it to the umpire, and it comes out. Hunter Reynolds says out, and then safe. There's the ball. See, it's right there. He's pointing to it.
On the ground towards short. Could be 2. Tovar! Everybody's safe. Second error of the inning. This has been ugly.
Seems like somebody sprayed the Rockies' gloves with ball repellent. Or maybe this is marine layer.
Could be. It's in the infield.
The marine layer goes from the outfield to the infield.
E4 first, now an E6.
You have to take advantage of these errors. Have to. Must.
That is going to do it for Dollander. We've got a pitching change. Jaden Hill has been warming in the pen for the Rockies. With one out of the inning, golden opportunity for the Padres. Will step aside with a pitching change from Petco Park. Now Padres have to take advantage of these two miscues in the inning. Game tied 1-1. Runners at first and second with one out. And the new pitcher of the game is Jaden Hill.
A must type situation to take advantage of those miscues. Jaden Hill, 6th game, nice ERA, 2.08, only 4 1/3 innings of work. He has yet to allow a home run.
Gavin Sheets takes strike one. So the Rockies had only 3 total errors coming into today's game. They had 2 in this inning. Second fewest in Major League Baseball coming into this inning.
Wow.
They had 110 last season, which was the second most.
Well, one of the reasons why Warren Schaefer, the manager for the Rockies, bringing in Hill right here, when he is on his game, he can get you a grounder. He's 67% ground ball rate. The league average is 44.
The Dollander's gotten the last 2 ground balls, but they've just been
boxed.
Booted. Julian first at second, then Tovar at short.
Big hit right here, some slug.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Slider that time from Hill. Second out here of the 6th inning.
Down and in as he towards the back foot. Right over the top of it for the swing and miss.
First and second, 2 down. Nick Castellanos. Grounded to short in the second. Struck out swinging in the 4th inning. Well, that was against Dollander. Runners go. Throw to third and safe. Machado got in. Moving on that was Castro. He was kind of late breaking to the bag at third to cover. And Sullivan cannot get the lead runner.
The race is on. Nice pop-up slide by Manny. Now the Rockies cannot go the short way. Oh, that's close. Cannot go the short way to get out of this inning on a grounder.
So the double steal, second and third, 2 down. 0-2 to Castellanos. In the dirt. Great block by Sullivan.
Really good block on the slider. Chalk up a CRS. Catcher's run saved here for Sullivan.
Here's a look at our Murray Lampert designed dirt cam. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Castellanos. Padres will leave 2 in scoring position. Through 6, tied at 1. Tied at 1 as we move to the top of the 7th inning back in San Diego. Ragley Rodriguez back on the mound for the Padres. Well, reliable Randy, first 3 starts this season, really good.
Really, really good. Fun to watch. Pound in the zone. The velocity is up. He's getting swing and miss. The one thing that really sticks out, I mean, these are spectacular numbers. Strikeouts to walks, 19 punch tickets, only 4 free passes for Randy Vasquez.
Rodriguez was able to get the final out of the 6th inning, back out there to start the 7th. And Castro had no success against Randy Vasquez, striking out twice, both times swinging.
You want to challenge this? Wow. Looked like a pretty good pitch.
Pitch is called a strike. The hitter is challenging.
I think this caught a lot of the plate.
Wow.
Call is confirmed. Colorado has no challenges remaining.
Nope, they're done. That's 2 of them.
Okay, I got a question for you after this pitch. You're an umpire, right? Now you know that the Rockies have no more challenges. It kind of takes the pressure off an umpire, right?
Yeah, it's probably glad.
Yeah.
Good. Edwin Morihone warming in the pen. Swing and a foul.
And you know what? As a pitcher, if I know that, I'm going to go off the plate a little bit.
A little bit.
If you've got that ability to do just that, you're either going to, A, have the guy take it, hopefully the umpire calls it a strike, or 2, he's going to swing at a bad pitch and get a weak grounder or something.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Castro leading it off here in the visiting half of the 7th. And the swing and a miss struck him out. 3rd time that Castro has struck out tonight. First strikeout for Bradley Rodriguez.
Oof. That's 98. That's a missile to Castro.
One down here in the 7th for Jake McCarthy. Swing and a miss. Chasing a high changeup. And taking his hitter's time out is Jake McCarthy. Jake spending his first 5 seasons in Arizona with the Diamondbacks. On the ground, right side to the first baseman, Ty France. Over is Rodriguez. 2 down. It's time now for our Snapdragon drive of the game. Brenton Doyle with a home run back in the 3rd inning, his first of the year. Only blemish, really, for Randy Vasquez. Puts on the purple jacket. Is that a robe? Now I look at it, it could be a robe.
Like a robe,
yeah.
doesn't it?
The later we get into the summer,
yeah.
I mean, that can be pretty hot. St. Louis in August.
Oof. I think it'll be able to walk by itself.
Pretty sure they'll wash it, right?
Yeah.
At some point?
I would think so.
Nothing in 2 here to Brenton Doyle with 2 outs in the 7th. Taps foul. Do it again, 1 and 2.
Okay, Donnie, if I said to you they called Doyle Popeye, would you get the reference?
No.
Popeye Doyle?
No.
Gene Hackman? French Connection?
Didn't see it.
Oh!
Yeah.
You did not see the French Connection?
I can't say that I did.
Probably One of the best car chases ever.
I saw the Popeye movie, though. Robin Williams. This is a shallow left. Sheets makes the catch and ends the inning. 7th inning stretch from San Diego, tied at 1. Tied at 1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning back at Petco Park in San Diego. Layer up for cool coastal nights in the Marine Layer with the Padres puffer vest presented by State Farm. Limited to the first 40,000 fans in attendance. This versatile game day piece will be available on Wednesday, April 15th when the Padres host the Seattle Mariners, part of this homestand at 6:40. Learn more at Padres.com/giveaways.
You're going to get a great use out of this thing.
It's great for the Marine Layer.
Oh, well. I utilized it in Boston and in Pittsburgh.
You did.
Came in handy big time along with the scarf. Come on. Makes a great gift too.
Lined and caught on the backhand by Castro. This copyrighted telecast presented by the authority of the San Diego Padres and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent of the San Diego Padres. One down here in the 7th. Green has singled and grounded out to third.
You know, this game of baseball will humble you and it'll make you scratch your head as we've got action in the Rocky pen.
Bernardino warming in the pen right now for the Rocks.
In that Padres 6th. 2 errors, 2 stolen bases, and no runs. This game will drive you crazy. It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy.
I did say Vacation. I saw Vacation with Chevy Chase.
You know the reference
yes,
on
I do
that
know that one, yeah.
Oh, no, she's ugly. Clark, is that what you want? Oh, her? No, she's ugly.
Pop. Foul off to the right. Let's look at our Disney Cruise Line cruise cam.
Have you noticed there's been no horn tonight?
No.
It's in dry dock.
Oh. Did you get in trouble?
It's getting work done.
2-2 is popped up. Foul ground. Johnston makes the catch. 2 down in the 7th. Flips the order over for Jake Cronenworth. Popped out to second in the 1st, single to center in the 3rd, walked in the 5th. Dollander ended up going 4 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run. He walked 1 and struck out 3. Here's a liner to center, but Doyle is there. Makes the catch for out number 3. We're going to the 8th. It's getting late. Tied at 1.
Tied at 1 here in the top of the 8th inning at Petco Park. The Padres and the Rockies locked right now in a bullpen game. Coming up on the postgame show, Bob Scanlon and I will talk a bit about Randy Vasquez. Boy, he just continues to impress and evolve, and oftentimes successful without necessarily his best stuff. We'll break him down for you. Also, how this game ends with the highlights and a star of the game. Should the Padres pull out the W, and we see after the final out tonight, Don.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. Look forward to it as we move to the 8th inning here in a tie game from Petco Park in San Diego. I have a pinch hitter here. Tyler Freeman will be pinch hitting for Edward Julian, and the new pitcher for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
Well, the left-hander got the 100-mile-an-hour fastball, 99. Entered as his 5th game. High ERA, small sample size, 5 innings. Had a kind of a rough outing. Opponent's hitting 400. Let's see if he can get a good, quick, clean 8th here with the score tied 1-1. Gave up 4 earned runs at Pittsburgh in a third of an inning. 5 hits, only struck out 1.
One of the tougher outings we have seen him have in his career here. To left field as Sheets on the move, and he'll make the catch. Gavin Sheets running it down.
I think Gavin made up for lost time as he goes to his left. Then he's got to go back. He realizes he's got to really get there. And he hauls it in. Extend. Oh. The advantage of using an outfielder's glove. Every inch counts. Morejon loves it. What a nice play.
Jackson enjoyed it.
Yeah, he did.
Kyle Karros is now going to pinch hit. For Mickey Moniak. Line to left, and Sheets comes in. Can't catch it this time. Off the glove. And a 1-out base hit, I think, here for Karros. Pinch hit at that.
Oh, looked like it was in and out of the glove. Let's slow it down and give it a look. In the webbing and out of the webbing.
There's Sullivan batting for the first time. He pinch ran after Goodman was hit. Here's a line drive to left, and they are really challenging. Sheets all over the place. This time makes the grab for out number 2. Was a base hit for Karros, by the way. Padres pitchers K'd 9 batters tonight, so you win. Score 25% off your total purchase at participating Petco locations tomorrow with your loyalty membership. Just ask to redeem the Padres K9 promotion at checkout. Johnston fouling that one off of Fermin, and that staggered him.
Oh, yeah, that rattles him pretty good.
So 2 down, Karros at first base. Going through some questions here with the home plate umpire Nick Lentz. Ball and a strike. Home, the third arm used tonight. Vasquez going 5 2/3, 1 run. Inning in the third from Bradley Rodriguez. Retired everybody he faced and struck out Castro.
By the way, speaking of Castros, that was Maritza Castro out of the dugout for the Padres on the training staff for San Diego. She does a tremendous job with the training staff.
Ball 3.
She's next to Mark Rogo right there. They're blocked there.
Strike 2. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. TJ Rumpfield waits on deck. 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Ooh, very late. And a timeout call. On the ground left side, Machado. For out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Tied at 1 when we come back. Oh, Fernando will lead it off. Last of the 8th, tied at 1. As it'll be Fernando, as promised, leading it off. Well, May 10th last year, he homered off Juan Mejia. And he's about to face him again. Why? Because Juan Mejia is the new Rockies pitcher.
Well, we talked about that game. Remember, that was the 21-0 game. And here is the right-hander Mejia entering his 5th game, 3 ERA, right on the nose. 6 innings, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Is that part of the lineup for the Padres to show some punch?
Fernando responsible for the lone Padres run on a sac fly back in the 3rd inning. Carros at 3rd base now, staying in the game. Castro moves from 3rd to 2nd. And Freeman's now in right. 3-0.
And remember, no more challenges for the Rockies. Balls and strikes. They're out of challenge bars. And the Padres still have their 2.
Strike call. Not sure it was. Strike 2. Takes his hitter's timeout. Fernando leading it off here in the last of the 8th in a 1-1 ball game. Stays alive. Fouling off the 99. Pitch 7 coming up.
Couple of wrinkles, bringing the heat.
Flips it foul off to the right out of play. 8th pitch of this plate appearance for Fernando. Ball 4. Leadoff walk starts the bottom of the 8th. The all-new Padres City Connect uniforms were unveiled this morning, and the team will wear them for the first time tomorrow, Friday, April 10th. Join us for this historic on-field debut. The Padres host these Colorado Rockies at 6:40, plus arrive early for Party in the Park. Presented by Southwest Airlines for $5 drinks. Visit Padres.com/party.
Oh, he was going for right field. Oh, for the long one, he thought on that swing.
First lead runner to start an inning to reach for the Padres in this game. It's in the bottom of the 8th in this 1-1 game. Ball 2. Mejia walks Tatis to begin the inning. Now he's fallen behind Merrill, 2-1. Fly ball center field. Brenton Doyle headed back shy of the track. Will make to catch. Fernando's going to try for second base. Tagging, and he will be safe. Now let's see if they're going to challenge. No challenge.
Did he do the swim move on him?
The throw beat him. The tag did not, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays it's just not about the speed and getting to the bag. You got to avoid the tag and stay on the bag. Oh, he stayed to the inside. Right hand on the inside corner of the bag. Oh, man. Beautiful slide. Beautiful.
In scoring position with 1 out for Manny. He takes strike 1. Pickoff play at second, and he's out. Perfectly executed. Castro from second base, and they get Fernando. They're going to challenge.
San Diego is shifting to the L call at second base.
Don, you're right, though. This was a perfectly executed spin and throw. Look at the throw. Oh. Do the fingers hit the bag before the glove hits the top of the hand? Stay tuned. Hold all tickets. You know, judging by Fernando's reaction, I thought he was out. You know what I'm saying? Because he really didn't say anything once the tag was made, and he just kind of laid there. Not like disputing the call.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out. San Diego loses their challenge.
That hurts. That hurts big time.
First Padres runner picked off this season. Couple of warm-up tosses here for Mejia. So now the bases are empty with 2 away for Machado. who is down on the count 0-1.
Hit a home run on bobblehead night.
Ball 2. Mason Miller ready to go in the pen. Line to left, and that's in for a base hit. A 2-out knock for Manny Machado here in the 8th.
This ball is laced. This ball is shellacked. 108 off the bat. Down and in. Listen to this.
Lone Leishman coming out, the pitching coach here for the Rockies. Xander Bogaerts coming up with 2 down in the inning. .108 on the exit velocity there on that last base hit for Manny Machado. Same game that Fernando hit a home run off Mejia. Xander Bogaerts took him deep.
Hey, did you see that pitch? It was a breaking ball. Xander out in front of it, barreled it up, and believe you me, pitchers remember that. Let's see if Xander gets heaters here, or if he gets that breaking ball out of the zone to try to make him chase.
Strike 1 to the slider to get it. Off the end of the bat, and he hits Sheets on deck.
That happened so quickly, I don't even know where it got him. Wow.
Over to first, and back safely is Machado. Almost got away. Evens a count at 2-2. 20 pitches now for Mejia, facing his 4th hitter since coming into this game to start the 8th. Swinging a foul tip, held on to for strike 3 to end the inning. We're going to the 9th, tied at 1.
Top of the 9th, knotted up at 1. Rockies Padres out of the Padre bullpen. The big kid, the big right-hander, Mason Miller, touching 102, 103. He's got good stuff. No save opportunity tonight. Padres are going to try to win it walk-off style. And this season, 2026, 13 strikeouts, 11 on the slider, 1 on the changeup, 1 on the four-seamer. Now, the amazing thing, and Don, we've witnessed it, right? That slider, it's the nastiest pitch in baseball. You just saw there where hitters are actually swinging at sliders, right-handers. It's in the other batter's box. That's how devastating the slider is from Mason Miller.
TJ Rumfield to lead it off, and he waves at the slider.
righties and lefties alike. And the numbers enters his 6th game for Mason. 5 1/3 innings of work, 13 punchies.
Strike 2. Strike 3. Got him on a slider.
When we talk about sliders, we talk about tilt. Watch how this pitch goes straight down. Devastating. Powerful.
First out of the 9th inning. Ezequiel Tovar now coming up. Oh for 4, 3 strikeouts in his career against Miller. Fouls it back. That slider again. Started him with a slider too. Miller's now faced 19 batters, 14 strikeouts in those 19 batters. 1 hit, 1 walk mixed in. Elevates, and it's 0-2.
And then you got to try to catch up to the 102.
Strike 3. 103. 2 down.
It's worth another look. And this is the heater right down the middle.
First ball. He is served up. Always the possibility of immaculate inning when you're talking about Mason Miller.
You are spot on.
Every time out.
It's unbelievable.
Strike 2. With 2 down in the 9th. He goes around, and he struck him out.
Oh, here we go.
You know what that means?
Come on now.
T.J. Rumfield.
Say it, Donnie.
Ezequiel Tovar.
Say it.
Willie Castro. All down by way of the K. Tied at 1. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Padres trying to walk it off here for the first time this season. And it'll be Gavin Sheets leading it off against a new pitcher, Victor Vodnik.
4-seamer slider, changeup, cutter, occasionally a sinker. 5th game, 4.5 ERA, 4 innings, 4 strikeouts. He is yet to walk a batter. He has allowed a home run, and the opponent's hitting .389. Any old kind of a run here for the Friars.
Ball 1. On the ground to first base. Johnson will flip to Vodnik for the first out of the 9th. bring up Nick Castellanos, DHing tonight. And so far 0 for 3. Grounding out in the second, striking out in the fourth, and again in the sixth. To Hopper to third base. Karros. 2 down in the ninth. Ty France coming up next. For 3 nights tonight, getting the start at first base, batting out of the 8th spot in the Padres order. 2 ground outs and a line out for France. Strike 1. 1 career walk-off home run. The 23rd of last year. Jeremiah Estrada up in the Padres pen.
Victor's bringing it as well. That's 100.
Goes from the fastball at 100 to a slider. And evens the count at 2-2.
Whoa.
Ball 3. Freddie Fermin on deck. There are 2 outs in the inning. That's ball 4 and a walk for Ty France. Gonna have a pinch runner for France. Bryce Johnson's gonna pinch run. So the walk with 2 outs in the ninth for France. Johnson runs for him. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Miguel Andujar is going to pinch hit for Freddie Fermin. And that is going to bring out Alon Leishman, the pitching coach. Talk here to Vodnik before the arrival of Andujar.
Every time Bryce Johnson goes out to pinch run, you almost have to think that he's trying to smell a stolen base to get in a scoring position. So then I start thinking pitcher, Vodnik, what type of move is he going to move and use towards home plate? Is he going to try to be quick? Is he going to use the slide step? Is he going to use his traditional move? There's a lot going on right here. Discussion on the mound with Andujar at the plate. With the speed of Johnson, will they think about throwing a fastball and not a breaking ball? Will Andujar get that fastball and do some damage? The one thing for sure, Doc, here, he splits a gap here as the outfielders are playing on the deep side here. He splits a gap here, and it's going to be fun to see Bryce Johnson run.
Ball 1. 100 on the fastball again. Ball 2. So the 2-0 count here for Andujar.
Even a little flare down the right field line would work.
Ball 3. I gotta wait for him to throw a strike, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With Cronenworth waiting on deck. There's a strike, and now it's 3-1.
Huge hole on the right side.
And Andujar hits it in the air to right field. Freeman is there, and he makes the catch that sends us to bonus baseball in San Diego, tied at 1. Baseball tonight, tied at 1 as we go to the 10th inning. We got some cool looks tonight from Dirt Cam.
Nice throw from Freddie. High throw. Jake applies the tag. Swing and a miss. Grabs some pine. Some bat speed from Sheets. The Gophers loving it.
New pitcher Jeremiah Estrada into the game.
7th game for Jeremiah, and 6.35 ERA and only 5 2/3 innings of work. 7 punchies. Opponent's only hitting 150.
Mason Miller struck out the side in the 9th inning. Castro will be at second base as the ghost runner. Jake McCarthy leads it off. They're in at the corners, anticipating the bunt. There it is. And Machado will go to first. Sacrifice is complete. Is taking third is Castro. McCarthy with a good speed. It's the bunt down, and the sacrifice is complete.
Pops it up. Jeremiah Estrada slips. He's well out of the play. No chance, even if he stays on his feet there, and they get him by a step.
So now Brenton Doyle with the infield in all the way around. Strike 1 on a slider.
Well, Freddie's got to be on his game behind the plate, smothering everything in the dirt.
It's Campusano now.
Check that. I stand corrected. I beg your pardon. Luis Campusano behind the plate. Nice.
And he just did. Go ahead run 90 feet away here with 1 out for the Rockies. Doyle's had a very good night at the plate. He homered in the 3rd inning to supply the Rockies with their only run. Single to center in the 5th. Now he's trying to push across the go-ahead run with Castro at 3rd, 1 away. Ball 4, and he walks in. Not the worst scenario, really, because now you set up a double play.
Well, bonus baseball, as Donnie mentioned, we're here in the 10th, so that means that the Rockies, you'll notice one of the challenge bars is filled in again. They will receive another challenge.
Yep.
Good balls and strikes. Time to go over a little defense here. Scouting report.
Last year, the Rockies were 1-5 in bonus baseball games. The Padres were 8-4.
Take that.
Yeah. Well, the manager, Warren Schaefer, talking to the next hitter here. And Freeman, who is coming up. So Castro at third, Doyle at first, and Freeman, who lined out to left, pinch hitting in the 8th inning, now bats in the 10th. Estrada is the 5th Padres pitcher of the night. Over to first and back safely is Doyle. Gavin Sheets is now at first after they pinch ran for Ty France. Bryce Johnson stays in the game and is now in left. 1-0 through the right side into right field, a base hit. Castro from third, and the Rockies will take a 2-1 lead here in the 10th inning. RBI single for Freeman.
Just a little game of pepper. It sounded like he snapped his shillelagh on that one. He got up on top of that high fastball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hopper to the right side. That's just trying to make contact.
So now it's first and second for Kyle Karros, who singled to left field in the 8th. Right side, and Cronenworth will go to second for one on to first. Oh, Bogaerts was contact made there towards second base. We'll see here if the Padres are going to challenge that situation. And they are going to challenge it. Notification as to what they want to challenge.
This is a crew chief review of this slide violation.
Okay, see if there was a slide violation. No doubt they made contact. I'm not sure he went out of his way to do it, though, I guess is the question here.
Yeah, let's see if he goes directly into the bag. No arms up in the air. He came up out of his pop-up slide there, and that's where Xander gets tangled.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like it was unnatural.
Right.
It's like he came up short.
Yeah, I'm wondering, you know, coming up like that, I don't know.
I almost tried to avoid him there a little bit, ducking.
Yeah.
He's not out of the baseline in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
I don't think he goes out of his way to do that.
I agree.
So I don't know. Now, if there is a slide violation, this would be a double play. Replay review room trying to figure out whether or not it is a slide violation as challenged here. Crew chief challenge. And that crew chief is Vic Carapazza, by the way.
After review, the runner made contact above the knee. Therefore, the call is overturned. The runner is out, and the batter is out.
He's saying, what am I supposed to do? Let's take another look at that Jamul Casino double play. So the Rockies have a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 10th inning at Petco Park. Campusano took over behind the dish, will be the runner at second base here in the bottom of the 10th. Representing the tying run as Jake Cronenworth steps in on the left side. Vic Vodnik back on the mound. Squared to bunt, drops it down foul. And evens a count of 1-1.
See, here's where, a run ahead, just one, it's not the worst fate, because the 2-run shot could come into play. You pop one right here, or whoever, guess what?
Scoring again, pulls it back and takes ball 2. Padres do not have a sacrifice bunt this season so far. Gets it down. They're going to third, though.
Wow.
The first out here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Campusano at third base.
Watch Vodnik feeling his position. He's all over it. Swift move. Good throw to third. 1-5. Campusano is erased.
One down. Cronenworth at first for Fernando. Swinging a foul off of Brett Sullivan. Going the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Cronenworth headed for third. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Tying run 90 feet away now. The base hit by Fernando.
High two-seamer. Check that. Belt buckle high two-seamer. He fights it off. Little duck snort. Jake can read the outfielder. As soon as he saw that ball was going to drop, he's putting his head down, and he is racing for third.
Padres do not have a hit with a runner in scoring position in this game. 0 for 5 in that category. First and third. One out in the 10th. Merrill will take ball 1. Does not have a hit against Vodnik.
You got Fernando's speed on first base. Gapper, a ball down the line. Watch him run.
Got away briefly, and now firing down to first. Back safely.
He was thinking about it. He saw daylight.
Ball came out of his glove again.
Again, yeah. You need some Velcro in there.
Can't keep it in the glove. Three and one. Another slider. Back foot. With Manny Machado waiting on deck. Taking off for second is Fernando. And that is ball 4. That'll load the bases. Bases filled with Padres. Meeting at the mound. There's Sullivan out there to talk to Vodnik. Winning run in scoring position.
Nowhere to put him, and Manny knows that all the pressure is on that guy right there.
$14 grand slams for Manny Machado. Ball 1. Chases the fastball, 1-1. Trailing by a run with the bases loaded. Fouled off to the right.
Nothing but fastballs right here to Manny, the first 3 pitches.
Fly ball center field. Doyle coming in. Makes the catch. Cronenworth tagging and headed playward. He will score and the game is tied. Sac fly for Manny Machado.
Got a change up. Definitely far enough. Jake sliding just to make sure to knot it up at 2.
They are out of mound visits, and the pitching coach just tried to go to the mound and was declined. Umpires let him know you're out. First and second. Swing and a miss for Bogaerts. Winning run in scoring position in Fernando. 6 career walk-off hits for Xander Bogaerts. In the dirt, Sullivan can't find it, and Fernando will take third. Winning run 90 feet away.
Breaking ball, daylight, gotta go.
Bogaerts hits it hard to second base, but there is Castro. We are tied and we are going to the 11th inning. Game series, as it'll be our first look at Chigano, who get the start here tomorrow night for the Rockies against Buehler. And we'll get started at 6:15 with the Padres pregame show, and then it's the Padres and Rockies in game 2. We are tied up here at 2 as we go to the 11th. I'm not sure what's going on there with Camposano. Into the corners with Karros running at second base to begin this 11th inning. Jeremiah Estrada to his second inning of relief. That's Sullivan getting his second plate appearance after pinch running in the 6th inning. Line to left in the 8th. Here he is in the 11th. Challenge.
The pitch was called a ball. Catcher is challenging.
Nice.
Was a strike. Nicely done.
Work it.
Call is overturned. Counts 1-1.
Padres had 4 games go to 11 innings last year. They were 3-1. Did not have a 12-inning game last season. The 1-1. Elevates and it's 2-2. Popped up foul off to the left, out of play.
Don, do you remember where you were April 17th, 2008?
No.
You know where I was?
Where were you?
Right here for a 22-inning game against these Rockies.
Really?
22 frames. Rockies won 2-1.
Ball 3. This with a splitter.
Different rules these days.
Yes.
Remember, you got a base open right here. If a walk comes into play, sets up a double play.
Johnson waits on deck. Here's a 3-2 pitch. And it's lined into right field. From second base, Karros will come around. Throw goes to second. It's offline. And the Rockies have taken the lead again, this time 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 fastball at 94. It's up. And Sullivan gets to it to the pull side. Seven pitch at bat for Brett Sullivan. He saw 4-seamers and splitters, and he got to the 4-seamer on that one for the double.
Working too quickly there was Estrada, reprimanded by Nick Lentz, the home plate umpire. Troy Johnston 0 for 4 in this game, and a clock violation. Charge to the pitcher. So ball 1. But umpires have so much to worry about now. Ball 2. And mound visits come into play tonight. Several ABS calls.
Yep.
Ball 3. TJ Rumfield waiting on deck now for the Rockies. 3-0 pitch. Strike call. Rockies have retaken the lead here. Still nobody out. David Morgan is up in the pen right now for San Diego. Ball 4. Second walk allowed by Estrada since coming in. He's now thrown 20 pitches in relief. And Ruben Niebla is headed out there to talk to him. For the arrival of TJ Rumfield. As now the Rockies look to obtain some insurance here.
Rumfield 0-for, right? He's got a strikeout, but within the scouting report, and they go over everything. So a little refresher course right here. And when you look at Rumfield early on in the season, on the first pitch offering, ball put in play, he's hitting .500. He's 4 for 8 with a home run. You have to take that into consideration. 4 for 8.
The Padres have to use all of their high leverage guys tonight in this one. In the first game of a 4-game series, as have the Rockies for that matter as well. Fouled straight back, jumping on the first pitch, a splitter.
I think that was in the scouting report. Hey, be careful with this guy. Likes the first pitch fastball. He's got good numbers. What does Estrada do? He throws up the splitter there, and he's ahead 0-1.
Hitter's timeout granted. Sullivan at second, Johnson at first. Nobody out here in the top half of the 11th inning. The Rockies already have a run. Down the left field line, it is a foul ball. If that gets in, it's trouble. But a foul ball. Now he's down 1-2.
Slicing foul.
First and second, nobody out. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's a big strikeout right there. The first out of the 11th.
Got him on the splitter. First pitch of the at-bat, a splitter, and to finish him off right there, way out in front of the off-speed pitch. Oh, look at that high leg kick.
Here comes Craig Stammen. David Morgan warming in the pen. They're going to go get him. So we've got a pitching change at Petco Park in San Diego in the midst of the top of the 11th. And the Rockies have just taken a 3-2 lead. Three to 2. The Rockies have just taken the lead here in the 11th inning. And we've got a pitching change. Estrada leaves and David Morgan comes in.
Enter the captain last time out against the Buccos in Pittsburgh. 2 solid innings. Zeros all the way across. He struck out one. He did walk 3, but remember, he got that one double play ball that really helped him out. David entering his 6th game, 7 innings, 5 strikeouts, very high in the walks. And here it's 2 runners here. A double play ball could be used. Work for a grounder, up to 2 strikes.
Sullivan at second, Johnson at first. With 1 out, here is Ezequiel Tovar. Almost hit him. Tovar had 2 doubles in this game, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th. And a 2-for-4 night as he bats here in the 11th inning. Foul down the right field line, out of play.
Tovar's both hits tonight have been to the pull side, those doubles. See if David tries to pound him away. Went with the sinker there at 96.
Brennan Bernardino is warming in the pen. This will be the 160th pitch of the game for Padres pitchers. And it's on the ground towards shortstop. Bogarts to second for 1, on to first, and it is 2. No, not going to challenge it. It is not 2. He was able to beat it out.
Jake Cronenworth, watch Jake at second base. He tries to get rid of this rock as quickly as possible. On the transfer there. A nice pick by Sheets, keep it in front of him. There's the force.
Thought they had him at first, but not the case.
Just beat it out.
So it's 1st and 3rd now. Ball 1 to Castro. And 0 for 4 game, striking out 4 times in this game. Now trying to put his club up by 2 runs. (2-0). Jeremiah Estrada went an inning and a 3rd, giving up 2 hits. So far 1 run. Walked 2, struck out 1. Castro fouls it off to the left, out of play. Oh, challenging.
Pitchers call the ball. The catcher is challenging.
Was the ball.
The call is confirmed. San Diego has 2 challenges remaining.
Get 1 more in extra innings. Strike 2. First and 3rd. 2 down and a payoff pitch. Runner goes at first, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So a 1-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 11th inning for the Rockies. They lead it 3-2. When we come back, it'll be Gavin Sheets. 3-2 Rockies on top as we go to the bottom of the 11th inning. Second straight inning, the Rockies have held serve and come up with a run. You like that? Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Mixed it into my smack.
Yeah, good stuff.
Still discussing things here as to whether or not how many challenges the Padres have left on ABS. New pitcher Brennan Bernardino is into the game.
7th game, a nice ERA at 1.93, only 4 2/3 innings of work. Has not given up a home run. Opponent's hitting 176 and has whipped just a little bit above 1. There's a changeup, cutter, four-seamer, curveball, sinker.
Under second to be Xander Bogaerts. Gavin Sheets leads it off. Line to left, that's in for a base hit. Bogaerts will be waved around. Nope, going to be stopped. They were waving him in. Henley was, but Xander stopped on his own. And I think it's probably a good thing because I think he would have been very out.
Yes, I think so too. Throw was offline, but you're right, Don. I agree. Let's take a look. Go flare. Xander goes. It's a good thing that he stopped.
First and third. Nobody out. Ball one. Castellanos an 0 for 4 night, couple of strikeouts. Rounds it foul. Castellanos lines it to third, and the out there as Karros goes up into the air to grab it. First out.
Nothing you can do there, Nick. He squared it up, and it was an atom ball right at him. Out in front of the changeup, hit it well.
Now we got a pinch hitter, Ramon Laureano. Now going to the mound is the pitching coach again, Lone Leishman. Laureano coming off the bench here to pinch hit in the bottom of the 11th inning. Tying run 90 feet away in Bogaerts. Winning run at first in Sheets. So far 244. A couple of home runs for Ramon. 6 runs batted in. Strike one. That one off the catcher, Sullivan. Not hurt.
Just looking to loft something to the outfield. A sac fly. A gapper. Yes, that would be great. That's a four-seamer.
Oof.
Oh, right off the collarbone. Well, with 2 strikes, let's see if Bernardino tries to maybe bury something in the dirt. That'll be heads up at third base.
Foul back, still 1-2. Pretty good rip.
Ramon likes to spray the ball all over the place. 2 strikes on a huge hole on that right side. Holding on the runner at first base.
Laureano takes his hitter's timeout. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out on a changeup for out number 2.
That's a pitcher really got to keep down, and this one is down. Picked by the catcher, Sullivan. You don't want to hang that changeup. Throw in a good spot.
Now it's going to take something from Campusano with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 11th inning. Steps off, disengagement. Line to left, a base hit. Bogarts will score. Sheets will go to third. Into second goes Campusano. Huge. Tied up 3-3.
Cut fastball in. He got the hands in. Let her rip. Oh, look at Xander's reaction. As soon as that ball is over the head of Karros, fist in the air, bringing it home, tying it up.
Now Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1. And a challenge.
Pitchers call the ball. Catcher's challenging.
Overturned.
Call's overturned. Counts 0-1.
Almost hit him. Ball and a strike to Cronenworth. He's been aboard twice tonight. Single and a walk. Didn't break much. Ball 2. In the air, down the left field line, over goes Karros and foul ground to make the catch. And ends the 11th. We're going to the 12th. Tied at 3. Three to 3 to the 12th we go. First 12-inning game in Major League Baseball this season. And it's right here in San Diego. David Morgan back out on the mound as we play to the 12th. Castro at second base. And it'll be Jake McCarthy, who in this situation last time in the 10th laid down the sacrifice bunt with his speed. See if he's doing it again. They're expecting it in at the corners. He pulls it back, but yes, he was squaring. Mariano stays in the game, and he is in left field now after pinch hitting. Crashing from the corners again. McCarthy squaring again, gets it down. Morgan's going to first, and the sacrifice is complete. Nice play by Cronenworth as that throw was in towards the runner. And to third goes Castro.
Well, if you've got the ability to bunt and you're consistent at doing it, why not do it again? As we take a look at Morgan, watch this ball leaks. Go to the baseball, stays on the bag. And Jake McCarthy's a big kid. Boy, he can scoot down that line.
Infield in all the way around. Brenton Doyle fouls it off himself, and that hurt. On the ground at second base, Cronenworth's coming home, and he is out.
We've seen this before. Campusano giving a lane to the runner. He gets the baseball and then into the line in front of home plate. Let's check it out from this angle. To Hopper, get rid of it. Perfectly thrown. Nice tag to erase the runner. A job well done.
Inside Freeman. Hits him. So Doyle to second on the hit batsman as Freeman reaches. Campusano going to the mound here, and Ruben Niebla is going to join them. With Kyle Karros coming up next. Everybody in the infield coming together on the mound right now. Karros pinch hit in the 8th and single. Rounded into a double play in the 10th. Valente Belloso is up in the pen. Looks like he will be coming in next.
As you mentioned, Karros coming up, and talk about pitchers have to be aware of guys who love the first pitch. Well, 2 for 3 .667 average for Kyle Karros. Careful that first pitch once again.
In there for the strike. 95 for Morgan. Karros chops it softly towards short. Bogarts on the run. His throw is in time. Padres have a chance to walk it off here in the bottom of the 12th. We come back. It'll be Fernando to lead it off. To score as we head to the bottom of the 12th inning. The Rockies do not get a run in the top half of the inning, and that guy is going to lead it off. Valente Belloso into the game now.
Any old kind of a run right here as Belloso enters his second game. 6 innings, 7 strikeouts. Putting together a pretty good year out of the bullpen early on. The whip at .33. Opponents 0.53. He sports a cutter, a four-seamer, sweeper, changeup. Mixes in a sinker and a curveball. The fastball is about 90. It's nothing really that overpowering, but it hits the spots.
Jake Cronenworth at second base to begin the inning. Squaring and getting the bunt down. They go to first, and the sacrifice is complete. Cronenworth to third. That is the second career sacrifice bunt for Tatis. First was in 2023.
Now you got a couple of chances, and there's a breaky ball here. Ball checks up, got some serious backspin on it.
Intentional walk of Jackson Merrill is coming up here. Now sets it up first and third, and a chance for a double play to get out of this if you're the Rockies, with Manny Machado coming up. They're going to intentionally walk him too.
Wow, this is wow. This puts a lot of pressure on the pitcher.
Intentionally walked, the bases loaded. And here comes Xander Bogaerts with a chance to walk it off. Cronenworth doing some dancing down the line. He'll try to dance his way in. Ball one. Bogey to deep left field. It's back. Slam Diego to walk it off. Bogey goes boom into a sea of San Diegans. Padres win at 12. In fantastic fashion for the faithful.
What a way to end a marathon. And this is the type of win that could really catapult a team. You take an L in this one, oh, it hurts. You battle back. And it's party time, San Diego style.
Padres fans have scored a free jumbo jack from Jack in the Box with tonight's Padres home run. That's one way to do it.
Whoo, now is that some kind of nice.
There's walk-offs and then there's that.
Oh.
Let's set it down to Mary Lou's.
Xander, the Rockies intentionally walk to load the bases. You come up to bat. What was your mindset in that moment?
Get the ball in the air, you know, get a good pitch to get in the air. It was a good pitch for the pitcher. So, oh, shit.
Good job dodging that one. That was pretty impressive. Barely got that on you.
I got enough of that one already. Yeah, it was a good pitcher's pitch. Put a good swing on it, and off the bat, I knew it was gone, so it was nice.
In that moment, what was it that you were looking for in that at-bat?
To be honest, something up and away, something breaking, like a curveball or cutter, slider, but I mean, I don't know, it was a good swing, probably my best swing on the year.
How does that feel for you, knowing that that was your best swing of the year, especially in a moment like this?
It was a long game, you know, we battled. Big credit to the bullpen, Campy, 2-out RBI right there, that was huge. Yeah, special night, first day back at the homestand, so it was a nice win.
What is, oh! Oh my goodness, all right, well, another one. There you go, Merrill giving you a little bit more love there. Again, way to dodge, very nice work. Now, when you take a look at the away trip that you guys went on, you went 4-2 on the road, then you return here to Petco Park and come away with this kind of win. What does that do for your club moving forward?
It's huge, you know, I mean, hey, these guys are playing good ball. You know, they battled the whole night. The game was never in anyone's hands, 1-1 till the end. Big credit to the bullpen, as I say, and Campy, I think, with a big 2-out RBI that was huge to keep us in the game. And, man, what a way to start a homestand.
All right, you talk about a way to start a homestand, and this is the 7th sellout here at Petco Park. What did it mean to do it in front of these fans?
I mean, we know ever since I've been here, you know, they always pack, they always come out to support. It's very special, you know, and tomorrow, obviously, unveiling our new uni. Nice way to start that one, you know.
A very big congratulations to you, Xander. Walk-off grand slam. Amazing night.
Wow, can't even believe it, huh? Thank you.
Amazing work. Back to you, Don.
All right, Mary Lou's, congratulations to Xander Bogaerts and to the San Diego Padres in 12. They win it 7-3 over the Rockies. Thank you for watching Padres Baseball, presented by Major League Baseball. For Mark Grant, Mary Lou's Cook, I'm Don Orsillo. Now stay tuned for the Padres postgame show.